Joshua's family struggled to survive. The 10-year-old boy longed to go to the local Seventh-day Adventist school, but his parents couldn't afford to send him. One day, Joshua and his parents went to the local market. On their way, they passed the Adventist school. Joshua heard the children singing during their morning assembly. He longed to join them, wear the uniform they were wearing, carry the books they were carrying, and most of all, sing the songs they were singing. Joshua's father saw his sad expression and went inside to talk to the teacher. Together, they went to the pastor's office. The teacher explained to the pastor that Joshua's parents wanted to send him to the school, but couldn't afford it. The pastor promised to talk to the school principal. Then the pastor, teacher, and Joshua's father prayed together. Joshua's father prayed for Joshua to be admitted to the school. The pastor was impressed with the man's faith and assured him that God answers prayers of faith. God answered the father's prayer that day. Today, Joshua is the happiest child. He wears his uniform proudly and joins the other children singing loudly and happily. The school principal found a sponsor for him, so his parents didn't have to worry about tuition. Joshua is studying hard and hopes to become a pastor when he grows up.
I thank God because now I'm part of this school and I learn more about this Jesus from the school.
The Seventh-day Adventist High School, Aurangabad, was started in 1989 to provide education to children from all sections of society around the campus.
We have at present 202 children, and out of that, only 10 are Seventh-day Adventists. This school is a very special school because when the children are here, they are taught the love of Jesus. As soon as they come to the school, we make sure that they are come for the assembly, they have the worship, they are surrounded with a lot of values that are from the Bible. This is how our school is a little unique than the others.
Unfortunately, after 34 years of service, there are improvements that must be made to enhance the students' learning and safety. They lack a library and laboratory and have to travel to another school to access those facilities. Because the school has only 6 classrooms, they have to divide the students into 2 shifts in order to accommodate all 202 children. The school needs to install a water filter for drinking water and replace rickety furniture that could be hazardous.
Because of the infrastructure of our school, many of the children, many of the parents don't want to admit their children here. They always are attracted to better schools than it. But once our school comes up, I'm so much assured with the help of God that many of the children will come here and know the love of God.
A portion of your 13th Sabbath offering will help provide the required facilities for the Seventh-day Adventist English High School in Aurangabad, India.
So we want you to pray, remember them in your prayers so that many children can get good education. That is a true education from the school like our school here in North Maharashtra section.
Thank you for supporting mission offerings.
Alex attended the only Seventh-day Adventist school on the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These islands sit in the Bay of Bengal. They are part of India, even though they sit closer to Southeast Asian countries of Myanmar and Indonesia. Alex has fond memories of learning at this island school.
I love teachers in this school because they teach me very kindly.
The school's curriculum is based on the Bible. They only have 3 teachers, but what they lack in quantity, they make up for in quality of teaching.
The school starts with prayer, then after that, before they are going to classes, they starts with some story related to Bible. So that after telling that, they will teach them one memory verse every day.
This school has a positive reputation in the community. Every parent wants to see their child succeed, which is why Alex's parents trusted the Adventist school to educate their son. Unfortunately, the school only offers nursery and preschool levels for kids. The students have to look for other education options once they finish preschool.
Last year we had 32 students. Among those, 9 were graduated. That means they finished UKG, upper KG, then went to other school because we don't have the higher studies. Then primary school we don't have.
At his new school, Alex was required to attend class on the Sabbath. But thanks to his prior education, he was able to defend his faith to his teacher.
I told to my teacher that the fourth commandment is we have to follow the holy Sabbath. So I have to go to the Sabbath because I will obey to God. So I told to my teacher that if I don't listen to my Lord, then how is it possible to listen to you? So I have to go to church.
After discussions between the teacher and Alex's parents, Alex now has the Sabbath off. Alex is not alone in facing the challenge of attending school on Sabbath. Other Adventist students face the same problem. That's why this quarter we can help expand the Adventist school beyond preschool all the way through high school.
Please pray for our church ministry in Andaman Nicobar Islands. All our church members praying for an Adventist school in a higher level, that is till up to high school, because all Adventist children should continue their education here itself without any problem, without any difficulties.
A portion of your 13th Sabbath offering this quarter will help build the new Seventh-day Adventist English School in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, providing a higher level of education so more people can learn about the love of Jesus.
Thank you so much for supporting us through 13th Sabbath School mission offerings.